Don't ignore this, dreamy dreamers. Your intuition is trying to tell you this. Hey everyone, welcome back to the Crazy Dreamer Network. My name is AJ, and let's hop right into today's reading. So, today's reading is all about what your intuition is trying to tell you right now. We have 4 piles: pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3, and pile number 4. I will give you all some time to meditate on your pile selection. Okay, my dreamy dreamers. So again, pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, and pile 4. I love you all so much, and I'll see you in your reading. Bye. Hey, pile number 1s, welcome back to your reading on what your intuition is trying to tell you right now. So you all chose this beautiful serpentine crystal along with the Oracle of the Universe deck, okay? So you know what's interesting? I'm getting cosmic egg. The cosmic egg ideology is from a different tarot deck. I don't even know if I own that tarot deck, but whatever that is, I'm getting cosmic egg. Go look it up because I think it's just something that you're birthing into this world, pile number 1s, that it's in divine alignment to your purpose and your mission here. Absolutely. But it's even deeper than just that, if that makes sense, right? I also feel like your intuition is trying to tell you it's okay to get deep right now. I don't know if that's deep into meditation, deep into study, deep into like peace, deep rest, something like that, right? The serpentine crystal talks about change, right? The serpentine is basically connected with the serpent energy. And with this green energy coming out, there could be changes in your material world happening very soon. But it's all in divine alignment, okay? It's all in divine alignment. Cosmic egg. Go look up cosmic egg, pile number 1s. I'm also getting the Ouroboros. It's almost like if you have been experiencing some type of like upheaval, pile number 1s, please do the best you can to meditate and to ground yourself as much as possible, because this upheaval might feel like a lot that's going on right now, but it really is in divine orchestration to a higher plan and a higher purpose for you. And I feel like it's something that you've been wanting to take form into your life, and it's finally hatching. Like, look, this does look like an egg that's kind of hatching with the brown. It's like a dinosaur egg, or it looks like, like a cosmic egg, like an egg that's out of this world, that's not a normal egg, But something is opening up, something is cracking, breaking open for you. There could be a breakthrough coming into your life, and Spirit wants you to know through your intuition to ground yourself, because you're this close to this breakthrough. And I'm also getting sometimes things have to break down before they break through. But let's go in. Tell us more, Spirit. Clear, concise, accurate messages for our pile number 1s. What is pile number 1's intuition trying to tell them right now? Pile number 1s, we're back. Look at what's at the bottom of this deck. This is crazy. We have card number 18, Constellation Hydra with Catalyst. There's something happening right now that's a catalyst for your growth and your development. And I know people get tired of hearing that, because I would too. I do too. But this is on another level. Like, let me give you an example, pile number pile number ones. This is such on another level. After this breakthrough occurs, right, from this catalyst moment, your life is going to look night and day different. Night and day different. That will even be like the amount of abundance you have, maybe where you live, what you drive, what you wear, even some people around you, you know what I mean? That's what I'm getting here. Card number 18, 1 and 8, numerologically speaking, that's 9. We're in the year 9. We're in the year of the snake as well. It's the year 9 and the year of the snake. I feel like this is happening before the end of this year. Also, take heed, pile number ones, take heed to September 9th. We're in the year 9. September is literally days away, and the 9th, 999. Some of you all might be light workers. What that means is you might have incarnated on this planet to be a vessel of assistance to others. And what I mean is, it's not like you're dedicating and devoting your life solely to only helping others and not helping yourself, but you have some type of DNA sequence or code or cosmic embellishment that is within you, that you have just been placed on this planet as a vessel to help heal the collective, if that makes sense. That's not all that you'll do. You'll conquer great feats. That might even be a part of healing the collective, is so you can become on a broader scale, on a world stage. So the more people that see you, the more people you can heal, if that makes sense, okay? So Hydra Catalyst. And y'all see, this almost looks like an egg. This almost looks like an egg. But look at how that snake is like shape-shifting. So I do want to read a little bit of this. So we have here, use the situation you are going through right now as a catalyst for change. Sometimes experiences can be the catalyst for positive change. Do not wait to deal with a difficult situation. Deal with the issue now. Seek answers now, or the situation could get worse. Take proper action. So it's interesting. I'll read a little bit more of this, but I'm only going to read a little bit because it's a lot. They have like a whole backstory. We have all heard the saying, like, cut the trouble off at its head, or if you don't stop something at its source, two will take its place. Or perhaps that if we don't address something now, it will grow more heads later. This is a legacy of the multi-headed sea monster, the Hydra. That's so interesting. I didn't even think this was a sea monster. It just looked like a snake. So the words of power associated with this card is, I deal with my problems with thought and promptness. So there could be something kind of bubbling up to the surface here, pile number ones, regarding you needing to change something about how you're operating, or what it is you're doing, or who it is that you're surrounding yourself with, or your habits, or something like that. And you need to almost like cut something off cold turkey, cut it off at its head, cut it off at the base, right? Or like it said, 3 of it can take its place. And I think that's what your intuition is trying to tell you too. Deal with something now before it gets too big, or before it becomes such a burden it's hard to deal with in the future. So let's see. That's basic. That's the bottom of the deck. So that's kind of like the overview of the cards that we have here. We have card number 28, Constellation Draco, Guardianship. And then we have card number 23, Constellation Cassiopeia with Pride. It's like pride could have been prohibiting you from addressing something immediately. This could have been even disrespect. This could have been something like that. Card number 28, 2 and 8, that's 10. 1 and 0, that's 1. That's like a beginning. I feel like you're being guided right now. You're protected, whatever this is. There's a guardian that is protecting you. But you're being guided right now to address something. I don't know why I'm getting disrespect. 2 and 3, that's 5. There could be a change in how you operate or something. You know what's so interesting? This woman, or the woman in the imagery, she looks kind of prideful, almost like vain a little too, like a little vain, right? Let's see. Let's reveal this next card. Wow. We have card number 3, Constellation Gemini with Rescue. These cards are associated with each other because we have 3 and 23. You could be dealing with a Gemini. You could be a Gemini, pile number 1s. There could be a change in a relationship dynamic with a Gemini or within yourself. It's like if you're feeling something, and this doesn't matter who you are or what sign you are, what sun sign you are, but if you're feeling something, if you're feeling too prideful, if you're feeling like almost like the 7 deadly sins, envy, jealousy, things of that nature, cut it off now, pile number 1s. Because green with envy, something like that, which I'm not necessarily getting, but you might need to, it's like something is splitting you in half right now. In one arena, you're looking towards this guardianship, right? You understand fundamentally how life works. And then on the next, it's like your pride might get in the way of something. You know, pride always goeth before the fall. That's what I'm getting. So regardless, pile number 1s, this could have something to do with Gemini being in Uranus as well, but pride always goeth before the fall. Something that you're experiencing could be a cry for help because rescue. Something that you're experiencing or an emotion coming out of you is almost like your intuition crying for help. That's why I'm like, ground yourself right now, pile number 1s, because if this is you or an external situation, if you ground yourself and ground those emotions and cut them off at the head, you won't have to worry about anything, you know? You won't have to worry about whatever this could be. 3, there could be something about like a coven or a group. 3, I'm just getting Holy Trinity, or there could be like a group of friends, a coven, a group of women. It doesn't necessarily have to be a group of women or anything because we have two males here, but 3, something could have happened in 3s that brought this on. Let's see. I want to read a little bit about card number 3. Let's see. Card number 3, Rescue. You cannot save everyone, especially if they do not wish to be saved. Ask permission when giving advice. You have no right to control others. Act out of true compassion, not pity. Keep your own focus. Do not covet what others have. Real rescue in times of crisis is one of the highest deeds of humanity. Very interesting. So this is what this says. I was having a deep conversation with some friends about what our triggers have been in getting into relationships with people that we knew were not quite right. Often these relationships would lead to poor outcomes. For me and some of the others, the trigger was pity. Wow. Okay. So it's like there's a guide here, pile number 1s, that's trying to reach you from operating from a state of pity for someone, or a state of like control or manipulation. Now, this could be happening to you, pile number 1s, or you could be doing this to someone else or other people in general. But what I'm getting is that you can nip this in the bud right now. If this is just like an emotion, we're humans. We all have those emotions. We all have are capable of the quote unquote 7 deadly sins of emotion, right? Or whatever, 7 deadly sins. But what I'm getting here is that basically, like what this card said, real rescue in times of crisis is one of the highest deeds of humanity. Real rescue in times of crisis. So it's almost as if there's something regarding your pride. It's like your ego has been kind of like jilted a little. And you got to nip that in the bud, catch that. And I feel like there's a guardian, there's someone around you that's trying to tell you, hey, temper that, temper that, temper that. But let's see, let's pull some more tarot cards to really delve deeper into what this is about. Tell us more, Spirit. Okay, pile number 1. So bottom of the deck, the 4 of Wands. This could be about stability. This could be about a home situation or a living situation or a home environment. We'll get to that. We'll get back to that in a second. Okay, pile number 1s. So we have death along with the 2 of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, the 5 of Swords, and Temperance in reverse. You remember when these 3s came out, and then we have that triangle right on Archangel Michael's chest in his heart area. Ooh, you know what I was getting? There's like this saying, I don't know if it's from the Bible or where it's from, but it's like something about pride or ego or like envy of the heart. It's like, if I find it, y'all, I'll put the text somewhere on the screen. But I say this because this triangle is right in the center of Archangel Michael's chest. It's almost like as if he's wearing it as an armor or as an amulet or something like that, right? And so the Temperance card came out in reverse. It's almost as if there's some type of moderation there's something off-kiltered. Something's not being moderated, right? Something is in a state of imbalance. That could be about to end. It's like something about ending a state of a lack of moderation or a lack of imbalance, maybe of the heart or of body, mind, and spirit, if that makes sense. This could be involving a Scorpio. This could be involving a Sagittarius. You know what's interesting about this death card? I'm also getting surrendering. Usually we get that in the Hangman, but I'm getting surrendering. Like, this is a black flag, but you know how the surrender is like to wave the white flag? Death is also a form of surrender. There's nothing you could really do, right? Regarding letting something go, transformation. It's almost like surrender to what is. Surrender to your feelings. Don't fight your feelings. Don't fight this imbalance. It's okay. Sometime 2121 on the time clock. I don't know what that means this is going to mean something to someone. Sometimes it's okay to just, let it all go, whatever that means. That could even be the ego. That could be pride, putting pride aside. Ego death, pride death, ego death. There's something with that. You could be experiencing an ego death right now, pile number 1s, right? You could be experiencing an ego death, and it might make you feel a little imbalanced right now. You also might have a lot to juggle during this time. So it makes it even a little bit more challenging that this is going on right now, right? But I feel like your intuition wants you to know that clarity is on the other end of this. It might not even have to take too long for you to find clarity in something, right? I'm just getting surrender to what is. You're going to be all right. You're protected. You have spirit guides in very high places. And it's almost as if there's going to be a victory won, okay? Maybe you being prideful or like your beauty or something like that, your regalness is going to win over, but at what cost or something along those lines. There's a challenge here for sure. There's something challenging happening because we have the Five of Swords, right? This could be in thoughts, a challenged mindset, a challenged perspective, right? And you might even win, or you might even get over, or you might prove your point. But at what cost? At what cost? That's what I'm getting here. There's a victory definitely being had here. We have the Ace of Swords. There's clarity too. Or it's like your intuition wants you to know to find clarity before it's too late, before you can't take something back, whether it be words, whether it be, you know, a scathing tongue, something like that. I'm getting kind of think twice. You see how these Geminis, they're both facing different direction. Like it's like one's pulling you this way and then one's pulling you that way. One's pulling you to be of higher mind and to be guard the gates of your mind and stuff. And the other's pulling you to just be like, ego out, ego out. You see how unbalanced this spread is? There's like 3 cards right here. And then there's like 2 like sparsely. This is what I'm getting. Okay, let's see. So let's see. Let's start winding down your reading. Tell us more, Spirit. Clear, concise, accurate messages for our pile number ones. What's pile number one's intuition trying to tell them right now? What is our pile number one's intuition trying to tell them right now? They want to come out, so we're going to take them. Let's see. We have the Lovers card, number 15. This could be regarding a divine counterpart or a partner or something, or this could be definitely involving a Gemini, or you're the Gemini, card number 15, 1 and 5, that's 6. I feel like this is happening on the material plane as well. This is like happening, you know, it's not just a thought, even though we have 2 swords, minor arcanas, but it's not just a thought. It's happening. Let me see. And then we have card number 6, mature woman. You see how kind of like reserved, a little anxious this mature woman seems. Like anxious to say something, but she doesn't want to overstep. That's what this looks like to me. Anxious to be honest, but they don't want to overstep or something like that, right? Maybe this is about maturity. Maybe this is about maturing, maturation. Card number 6 as well. That's very interesting. Card number 6 as well. We have 2, 1, 5. What is temperance? 14, I think. And then we have the Death card. Okay. Yeah, this could be about putting your ego, to sum up pile number ones. I feel like your intuition is trying to tell you, set your ego aside. Whatever you're feeling right now, they're just emotions. Let them wash over you. You know, some of you all could be going through some transitions, right? Some changes right now that might make you feel a little imbalanced. It's okay to feel that way. They're just feelings, right? Don't act on them. I feel like you're going to try to balance something out, or you could be kind of busy too, to the point where it's kind of taxing to have to deal with all this simultaneously as you're trying to heal something, or yeah. But okay, pile number 1. So that is all the time that I have for you, my lovely dreamy dreamers. I really hope this message resonated with you. If it did, hit the thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you in our next reading. Bye. Hey, pile number twos, welcome back to your reading regarding what your intuition is trying to tell you right now, okay? So let's hop right in. You all chose this gorgeous Merlinite piece along with the Herbery Oracle, okay? So what I'm getting here, just looking at this piece, is there's beauty in the darkness and you create magic in the darkness. Pile number twos, that's one of the things your intuition wants you to know. It's okay if you cannot, I want to say it's okay if you are in this dark mode right now because you're gaining clarity, wisdom, and insight. I'm getting intel as well. You're gaining clarity, wisdom, and insight and intel regarding your next steps and your next mood and your next move. I'm also getting pile number twos. You have risen up the ranks when it comes to your magicianship, if that makes any sense, right? So like what I mean is that it's almost like you're an elder when it comes to magic, spiritually speaking, or you have elders in high places working with you as you pursue your destiny when it comes to making magic or alchemizing or using alchemy in some way, shape, or form, okay? So I feel like your intuition is trying to tell you to use alchemy in your daily life and in your daily practices right now. But let's see. I'm gonna cleanse this deck. Thank you, God. Thank you, Spirit, for cleansing and blessing this deck for our pile number twos. What's pile number two's intuition trying to tell them right now? You all got Resurrection with California Poppy. The first card that came out was Fresh Start with Chickweed. You also have Defying Gravity. I'm getting Wicked. Defying Gravity. We have Reishi. And then our next card is Be Yourself with Daisy. Okay, so pile number twos, I'm getting the magic in your life. The magic in your life revolves around your authenticity, revolves around you being true to who you are and to what makes you smile, what makes you happy, what makes you fulfilled. Being in alignment and in tune with your destiny regarding who you're supposed to be in this lifetime, okay? I'm also getting, it's interesting with Resurrection and Fresh Start. There's like this transformative energy here, right? Especially with the owl and the crescent moon. Some of you all may be very psychically sensitive and very psychically attuned. You might have done some type of ritual during one of these moon cycles, particularly a new moon. I feel like you're very spiritually endowed, pile number twos, and your intuition wants you to know, like, you are very magical. You can turn anything around. You can completely reinvent yourself, but be authentic to this reinvention if you want. And the time is now. If you want to do it, the time is now, pile number twos. And that's what your intuition is trying to let you know. Like, you could pretty much do anything right now and have it prosperous and have it be successful. You see these stairs too with the reishi. The reishi mushroom is acting as a staircase for this caterpillar in order for it to get to the top. You could be having divine assistance. You remember when I said elders in the beginning when I was reading the energy of the Merlinite crystal? It's like the elders on the other side, they're helping you to get to the top of like the proverbial ladder. This could be the top of your rank in any field or industry that you're in. This could be the top of, this could just be the top of something regarding your spiritual ranking as well. Fresh start, chickweed. They have a magnifying glass and they're looking very closely into this chickweed plant. And you see all the like constellations here. You could have a fresh start when it comes to something cosmically. I think you're looking into something deeper and it's giving you a perspective where you can start over. Resurrection and fresh and start fresh. Resurrection and start fresh. Your spirit and your intuition could just be telling you, you could completely start over with something right now. And if you do it authentically and you do it to the full capacity and you ask your angels, ancestors, and guides for help along the way, you're going to reach the top of whatever it is that you just had a fresh start in. This could be anything. Pile number 2s. This could literally be anything. You get to choose. You get to choose. Okay? So let's see here. We're going to pull some tarot regarding this question. Let's get more on this question by pulling some tarot. Tell us more, Spirit. Tell us more. Clear, concise, accurate messages. Oh, hold on. Okay, so pile number 2s, bottom of the deck, rewild. You see this map? They're planning something. This could be a move. This could be travel plans. It's like your intuition is kind of telling you to start over somewhere else. Start over somewhere else. And if you listen to your intuition, it's going to lead you straight to success. And you can be yourself along the way. You don't have to be anybody else but yourself. You could be authentic to you and you can shine brightly. So if you're thinking about moving or thinking about moving to a different country or thinking about relocating, you can completely start fresh and be successful regarding this relocation or this new destination that you might be finding yourself feeling called towards, okay? So let's pull some more cards. Tell us more, Spirit. Clear, concise, accurate messages for our pile number 2s. What's pile number 2's intuition trying to tell them right now? What's pile number 2's intuition trying to tell them right now, Spirit? Clear, concise, accurate messages. What's pile number 2's intuition trying to tell them right now? Also, pile number 2, your intuition could be telling you someone might want to come in and apologize and start fresh with you because they see how authentic you're being towards yourself and it's inspiring them. And I say that because we have this owl, right? And this owl they're holding poppies almost as a form of like a gesture, like giving them to you, giving you your flowers, right? So someone could be coming in. This might be for just a few of you, but someone could be coming in wanting to resurrect a connection with you and start over because they see you differently. Like maybe they're looking deeply into you now or into the things that you practice. And they're like, wow, I didn't know how deep, or I didn't know how intuitive, or I didn't realize how right pile number 2 was. Okay. Because they see you beating the odds. They see you defying gravity. I'm literally getting Wicked. Like, it's like the story of Wicked. It's like the story of Glinda the Good Witch and Ephaba. Okay. So yeah, tell us more, Spirit. Clear, concise, accurate messages. What's pile number 2's intuition trying to tell us right now? Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna take these 3 cards Okay, so we have the Queen of Wands. They see you shining. They see you shining. Whoever this is, if this is a person that wants to come and resurrect something with you, they want to come back into your life. 11:23 on the time clock. I got to look that number up because I've been seeing it incessantly. But they might want to come back into your life, pile number twos, and your intuition has been kind of like tipping you off on this because they see you shining, my dear. To me, this Be Yourself card, Daisy, with the Queen of Wands, they're like the same card. You could be looking good, feeling good. Look, she's holding a sunflower, but it's just a bigger daisy, so to speak, right? A sunflower does have yellow petals, so I will say that, but they're in the same family. It's like the same vein, right? They just see how authentic you are to yourself, and it's almost like they want what you have regarding like your confidence, your je ne sais quoi, so to speak, okay? Very interesting. They just see you being you and thriving, being rewarded for being you. Who wouldn't want that, right? We have the King of Swords in reverse, and we have the Nine of Cups in reverse. Very interesting. I feel like your intuition is trying to tell you, pay attention to maybe even what's not being said. I immediately got this. What's not being said? What's at the bottom of this deck? Ace of Pentacles. There's an offer here with this California poppy, with this owl. Hold on. You see how this owl's offering you this like peace treaty of California poppies? And then we have the Ace of Pentacles, which is a gateway card. And it's another offering. King of Swords in reverse, and the Nine of Cups in reverse. This is talking about complacency, because the Nine of Cups in reverse, the Nine of Cups upright talks about wish fulfillment. It talks about satisfaction, feeling satisfied and being satisfied, right? But in reverse, it could also mean the opposite, not feeling satisfied, being complacent, right? Because you've been sitting on this stool for too long. In the Rider-Waite Tarot, in the regular colored version, this is a concrete bench. So the longer he sits, the more it kind of hurts him, right? Someone could have been a little wrapped up in all their accolades. King of Swords in reverse. Queen of Wands, King of Swords in reverse, and the Nine of Cups. I feel like your intuition is trying to tell you, continue to be yourself, continue to be positive, continue to look towards the light as this sunflower is doing in this Queen of Wands hand, right? The sunflower always faces towards the light. Keep being the light for others. Keep being the light for others, pile number twos. Because you remember when I told you, you see in the darkness? You can see in the darkness because you are the light. Because it's in you. This could be an angel, ancestor, or guide offering you this power. And it's tangible too. Like you can use it in the real waking world. I have to clarify this King of Swords and this Nine of Cups in reverse. Clarify this King of Swords in reverse, Spirit. Look at that. Two of Wands. King of Swords in reverse is the Two of Wands. It's like something that you didn't say. King of Swords in reverse. King of Swords upright is all about authority. They are the master of strategy. They don't mince their words. They're very clear and level-headed, very logical, and they use reason. They could be very sharp at the tongue. So in reverse, I feel like if this King of Sword is a part of you, it's just something that isn't spoken. Two of Wands. that led you on the right path, or even though this hasn't been communicated to you yet, please know that you're on the right path. We have the Three of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So this could be in regarding a collaboration. Maybe, okay, if this is a person who wants to come back into your life, pile number twos, and your intuition has kind of been like signaling that to you, I don't think this person has communicated to you yet, but they're like, they could be watching you from afar. Clarify this Nine of Cups in reverse, Spirit, regarding what's pile number two's intuition trying to tell them right now. Clarify this Nine of Cups for our pile number two regarding what their intuition wants them to know. The Fool card. Clarifying the Nine of Cups in reverse. Ace of Pentacles again, baby. Here's the thing, pile number twos. I feel like a wish fulfillment was delayed for a new beginning, if that makes sense. It's like once this new beginning comes in, once you take this risk, you're going to get this reward you've been looking for. The Fool is the wild card too. King of Swords in reverse and the Two of Wands. And look, these are both Wands cards. She has her scepter, she has her wand, and they have theirs. And they're kind of facing each other. It's like they're on the way to each other. They're mirroring each other. So you could be mirroring a King of Swords, but it's not being spoken. It's just what's supposed to happen. This Nine of Cups in reverse and the Fool. Fresh start. Start fresh. Start fresh. The Fool energy. It's almost like you're going to get happy. You're going to be happy that you didn't get exactly what you were asking for, pile number twos, because there's something brand new coming in. And this offer is going to be something like you can't refuse. It's like what you wanted was too small. And Spirit, Source, the universe is coming in with a way better offer. It's like almost like you were thinking too small. And Spirit's like, no, let them start over. Let them start fresh because I have something better in store for them. Yep. Options. Three of Cups, celebratory. After this painful ending or after getting to the heart of a matter. King of Pentacles, yeah. You're about to dominate. You're about to dominate. This is like, you're about to dominate. Rewild. Plantain. I'm getting Map Quest. Very interesting, pile number twos. Let me see. Let's read a little bit of this Rewild Plantain, since it's at the bottom of the deck. Okay. So we have Rewild Plantain. If you let her, Plantain will share stories of wagon trains and ocean crossings and Alexander's shenanigans in Egypt. Given a chance, she will make a traveler of you too, drawing you gently out of your comfort zone. A traveler, right? Making plans. The Two of Wands represent making plans, being on the right direction, but also looking yonder because you might be making plans to travel. They have the world in the palm of their hands, and then they have a map. This is a map on this card. This map. Okay. Given a chance, she'll make a traveler of you too, drawing you gently out of your comfort zone, moving you from safe to the edge of the wild, pushing the boundaries of civilized behavior. and laughing at your scruples. It will start with a small thing. Plantain might offer a leaf to ease a sting or the itch of poison ivy. Just chew it and spit it on the bite. She's encouraging. Great Aunt Hilda would have a heart attack, you think, while your inner wild child smiles gleefully at this baby step away from civilized. Yeah, rewild. It's like you're becoming a wild child, like in the best way possible. Like your intuition wants you to kind of like proverbially let your freak flag fly. And I think there might be an opportunity to settle in a place, to settle down in a place, or to inhabit a place, or go on this quest where you're traveling a lot right now. And it's kind of unspoken. But it's going to be better than what you had wanted. That's what I'm getting. There's a brand new start, and it's going to be better than what you had imagined before. Okay, pile number 2s. Let's wind down your reading with some Finda Cecil Kipper fortune telling cards. Tell us more, Spirit. Last messages for our pile number 2s regarding what their intuition is trying to tell them right now. What's pile number 2's intuition trying to tell them right now, Spirit? Clear, concise, accurate messages. Card number 19, coffin. There's an ending coming. Card number 19, 1 and 9. That's 10. Brand new beginning. Tell us more, Spirit. Tell us more. What is our pile number 2's intuition trying to tell them right now? Card number 31, bad health. You could be ending a toxic cycle. Card number 31, bad health. Card number 19, coffin. You could be ending a toxic relationship with your health. Tell us more, Spirit. What's pile number 2's intuition trying to tell them? Resurrection. What's pile number 2's intuition trying to tell them right now, Spirit? One more card. Thank you. Pathway. Card number 34, occupation. 34 and 35. Yeah, you're being led somewhere, pile number. It's like you're ending whatever was toxic, unhealthy, leaving you complacent, leaving you kind of like bedridden, feeling like unstable, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. Spiritually, you're leaving that behind, and you're being guided somewhere else regarding a career. You be changing your career and starting completely fresh, and that's literally the solution. And your intuition has been trying to tell you this, or is trying to tell you this right now. Card number 34, occupation. And she's a seamstress, right? She has a beautiful garment in the back. She's very focused. You could work with your hands or just be very hands-on regarding what you do. Card number 35, pathway. It's kind of giving the Ace of Pentacles here, because it's this beautiful garden that's opening up. And you remember what I was saying? You can see in the dark, but you are the light. That's why you can see in the dark. And that light is making a way through the forest. The path is being made very clear right now. And we have these butterflies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 butterflies. Screams change. And then look at this beautiful garden with this portal, this threshold. But it's like you're coming from that mountain and you've just entered into this threshold. And then now, boom, this opportunity is being handed to you. I feel like you just have the ability to start completely fresh, start over. End any toxic habits that don't leave you feeling well, and completely transform and change. and your steps are being ordered. You're defying gravity. You can do the impossible right now, pile number 2s, and your intuition wants you to know this, okay? So very last messages to conclude your reading. Very last messages to conclude our pile number 2's reading regarding what their intuition wants them to know right now. We have Leo energy, Jupiter in the 4th house. 4th house talks about home, talks about environment. It talks about stability, planting seeds, right? Being rooted in your foundations. It could talk about family life as well. Jupiter, there's an expansive energy around you right now. Some of you all might be Leos or have Leo highly aspected in your chart. We do have that Queen of Wands energy, but I feel like you're maybe just embracing Leo energy more regarding your occupation or something like that. You might be in the public eye, or your intuition is telling you the more you kind of like show up to a broader audience, the better success you'll have or something like that, okay? 34 and 35, 34 and 35, 31, 34, 35. It says, this is a neutral to challenging card depending heavily on those around it. Here we see the inside of a chapel lit through stained glass windows. The sun illuminates a rose design, the flower notably present throughout the deck. The carved mahogany coffin on a simple bier is bathed in soft candlelight. This card represents a box, trunk, drawer, chest, or something closed. More abstractly, it refers to what is nailed shut, over, finished, done, and final. Whatever it is, it's behind you now, so let it go and move on. When other challenging cards are near, consider anger, rage, destruction, and malice as possibilities. It's time to say goodbye now. This may concern all areas of life, a relationship that has to be ended, or retirement from your job. Yeah, this could be the ending of a job, and it's just like your path is being made clear. Don't worry about it. Don't fret over it. Don't let it give you bad health, you know? There's this whole new beginning and this whole new opportunity for you to start fresh and resurrect your actual calling, resurrect what it is that you have been placed on this earth to do, pile number 2s, to defy gravity. You need to show people, you need to be able to show people how to do magic, basic magic, practical magic in their lives. That's a part of your purpose, is being able to defy the odds no matter what happens to you. That's what your intuition is trying to tell you right now. Clear as day. Okay? So yeah, pile number 2s, that is all the time that I have for you, my lovely dreamy dreamers. I love y'all so much. Please, if this reading resonated, like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. It'll help me out tremendously. If you all haven't picked up the tarot journal, please, what are you waiting for? Go down in my description box. There's a link and go buy it so you could track these readings because they're pivotal. So you could track these readings and track the personal readings you might give to yourself, friends, and family, okay? Go check it out. The link to the tarot journal is in the description box down below. I love you all so much, and I'll see you in your next reading. Bye. Hey, pile number 3s. Welcome back to your reading regarding what your intuition is trying to tell you right now. So you all chose this beautiful red jasper piece alongside the Alchemy Oracle deck, okay? So it's so interesting because this beautiful jasper piece, this beautiful red jasper, to me reminds me of like a beetle, like an ancient beetle, and not like a scarab, maybe a scarab. It kind of looks like a scarab, but it's red. I don't know if there's such things as like red scarabs. I kind of want to look it up, but it's such a beautiful piece, and the contrast with this fully bloomed blue and black rose is just something otherworldly. It feels ancient in nature, pile number 3s, and I feel like your intuition wants you to know that you have ancient DNA. You have ancient DNA. There are ancient signs, synchronicities, messages coming into you right now. Trust them, please. Trust them, please. You're in a time of full bloom as well. And I feel like this could be in your communication style. My eyes are closed, but I see like a diamond shape, and it's just like rotating on the edges. It's not moving in and of itself, but it's like vibrating on the edges to where it looks like it's rotating. What else? Let's see. I also feel like my intuition is calling me to use this spirit animals book. Beetle, brown. Yeah, this is like a reddish brown, y'all. This is a reddish brown. It says black, brown. Okay, so the beetle elements, earth, primary colors, black, blue, brown, green, red, orange, and multi-colored patterns. It says beetle symbolizes persistence and faith during changes in your life, especially ones that do not mesh with your beliefs. Beetle means changes are coming that will require you to transform in some way. Beetle protects and energizes you, giving you the strength you need to see the situation through to the end. It is time to expand your knowledge and to experience growth within your spiritual self. Beetle means to keep things simple and to make the most progress. You're practical, grounded, and methodical, but you can be introverted and prefer a solitary, contemplative life over one that is hectic and filled with an abundance of people. Beetle is seen as wise and sacred with a deep knowledge of spiritual ideals. It means to notice the small things in life, to glean greater knowledge. Beetle helps with spiritual growth, developing life principles, transformation, and manifestation. It is divine wisdom in finding knowledge with the small things in your life. Beetle encourages you to keep your integrity and to be responsible for your actions. Yeah, this looks like a scarab beetle. It looks like a beetle, and it's red. So, it's grounded, right? It's based off of the root chakra. So I feel like your intuition pile number 3s really is just trying to remind you, you've been here before, you've done this before, and whatever changes or metamorphoses that you could be going through right now, you're going to get through them. Have faith, stay the course, okay? So let's see. Thank you, God. Thank you, Spirit, for cleansing and blessing this deck for our pile number 3s. For giving pile number 3s clear, concise, accurate messages regarding what their intuition is trying to tell them right now. What's pile number 3's intuition trying to tell them right now? What's pile number 3's intuition trying to tell them right now, Spirit? What is pile number 3's intuition trying to tell them right now? Clear, concise, accurate messages regarding pile number 3's intuition. That's so wild. So we have Unis Mundus with synchronicity. I told y'all. Azure Vault, the Blue Temple. And y'all got the alchemy deck with the blue rose at the bottom. On the face of the cards. Let's get one more card. What's pile number 3's intuition trying to tell them right now? Thank you. And look at this. Ash in reverse. I usually don't read these cards in reverse, but I feel like something is burnt down to the ground. It's over. Water could be. I feel like you come from like the ancient lineage you come from is a water one. Because look, upright is fire. This literally came in reverse, and I usually don't read it in reverse, but I'm feeling compelled to read this in reverse, and that's water. What's at the bottom of this deck? Look at that. This is divine feminine energy all over it. Veneris with Venus water. Oh my God, y'all, this is a lot. And look at this like crystal or egg shaped thing it's holding. This almost looks like a third eye, like the real third eye, because the real third eye doesn't look like the shape of an actual eye. It's like turned up, right? And we have water again. This is about the divine feminine. Pile number 3s. You come from a long lineage of ancient people in your DNA. And I feel like you could say Lemuria, but that's not what I was getting. What's that? Atlantis. I don't know why I'm getting Atlantis, baby. I'm getting Atlantis all day. You could be a Lemurian, but I'm getting Atlantis. Azure Vault, the Blue Temple, that's water. That's reverence to the divine feminine. Unus Mundus, synchronicity, you're changing and rearranging to rearrange your life to suit the energy, the temperament, and the archetype of the divine feminine. It used to be a lot of fire, a lot of flame here, and that still exists, but in its rightful place, in its rightful time. But this water, this birthing, this... And you know what else I'm getting? There's like this little thing that people used to have on their desks, like in the 90s and the early 2000s, like in offices. And it used to be like a ticking time thing. So like one of the balls, when one ball hit the set of balls, the last ball would move and vice versa. But the other three balls would stay in the middle, centered. And I'm getting timing. I'm getting patience. Because when I see that, it's like waiting, timing, patience. And this talks about the divine feminine. Now, these could be sacred messages coming in for you. And you're being able to call them in because you're more in tune with your divine feminine, that portal of the yoni, that portal of that womb, that portal of that water energy. And it's all coming to you. It's all clicking with synchronicity. I want to read a little bit of this Azure Vault, the Blue Temple. Azure Vault, the Blue Temple, celestial realm, the imagination, expansiveness. Welcome to the Blue Temple, the home of the alchemical imagination. You have entered a space of new depths, new possibilities. The inner eye, and I just mentioned the third eye, opens and you become willing to see in a new way. To understand this card, one must study blue itself. One must study blue itself. It is a celestial color of the sky, the ocean, and the peacock's tail. Though potent, blue slips away. Through this color, our imagination threads together experiences both grim and glorious. Think blue films and blue ribbons, the halls of heaven and the harrows of melancholy. We are taken into the depths of mood, of tone, of rhythm of the blues. Ooh, Chile. The eternal mystery of blue will only deepen as we study it. And this is precisely the point. Leave the cerebral behind, child. Cloak yourself in the sapphire robe and sit quietly in the vault of the mysteries. Go deeper. Look at surrealist and Dadaist work and let your imagination roam. To ponder Earth as the Azure Vault. Many people dismiss the Azure Vault as nonsense. Don't worry about them. Stay tuned to your own attendance to the sacred place and notice how you feel there. Once in a blue moon, quote unquote, is a significant phrase. If the Blue Temple card and the Moon card appears together, take note. The unlikely is most likely, period. You are tapping in to a very sacred realm, pile number 3s. A very sacred realm with Venus being at the bottom. And we have water. Blue is the color of the ocean. Blue is the color of water in certain ways, right? When the light hits it. This is an awakening moment. Please pay attention to the signs and the synchronicities. A scarab beetle, a beetle, all beetles of any type could be following you right now. Don't be afraid of them. Welcome them. I'm just getting Atlantis energy. I'm getting Atlantis. And this has something to do with removing or lessening a fire, but on purpose, intentionally. It's like when you create more fire to lessen the fire. That's what I felt like happened. Or you could have splashed a little water on the fire to subdue it, but it's on purpose. And your intuition is trying to tell you There's so much here that needs to be unpacked when it comes to the divine feminine. When it comes to water, water is replenishing. Water can also drown, right? Water is very multifaceted, as are all of the elements, but water is very deep and has a such depth to it. You can get lost in it forever. And the unus mundus with synchronicity, I feel like you're becoming more tapped in to the unknown world and the depth of your intuitive abilities. Okay? But let's gain more clarity and insight. This definitely has to do with the divine feminine, for sure, with that Venus coming through at the bottom of the deck. But let's see. Tell us more, Spirit. Clear, concise, accurate messages for our pile number 3s. Clear, concise, accurate messages for our pile number 3s. What does pile number 3's intuition want them to know right now? What's pile number 3's intuition trying to tell them right now? What's pile number 3's intuition trying to tell them right now? Okay, hold on. And we had the first card that came out. This flipped up. 7 of Swords. So 7 of Swords flipped out. The Hangman and the Strength card. Let's do one more card. What is pile number 3's intuition trying to tell them right now? The Queen of Pentacles. This is something about 4 of Swords. Yeah, resting in your divine feminine energy. It's okay to do that. It's imperative to do that at this time, okay? You could be working on something or working towards a goal in secret. Please move in secret. That cloak, that azul cloak, it's like cloak yourself in secrecy right now because you're becoming unstuck. I kind of wanted to say unhinged, but no. You're becoming unstuck. You remember what the azure, I don't know how to pronounce that, vault said? And it's like you're looking at things in a completely different angle. You're illuminated too through what almost trapped you. Look at these. It's like this 7 of Swords that's running away from the scene of the crime. They're looking back, but you're over here like levitating. And we have 4 upright. 11. Huh. You know what I'm getting? May no weapon formed against you shall prosper. May no weapon formed against you shall prosper. And if anyone was ever trying to put a trap for you, pile number 3s, your intuition is telling you it damn sure didn't work. It damn sure didn't work because the way you honor your feminine, your divine feminine, your sacred feminine, your dark feminine. Strength card at the bottom of the deck. 7, 8. $12. Let me see something here. This was really kind of like this anyway. Let's rearrange these. Okay. So we have the 7 of Swords, almost like trying to get away with something. The Hangman in reverse, but it's like you've surrendered to whatever it was you were trying to run away from. So that gave you power, strength, and authority. And now you are grounded more than ever. It's like you've tamed something. This flame, you've tamed this flame within you by resting in your divine feminine. You realize you don't have to do all that. You don't have to do all that, pile number 3s, in order to survive and in order to thrive. You do not have to do all that. You are tapped into the most sacred energies. So just from you being tapped into the most sacred energies, you don't have to go out of your way to make things happen. It's kind of like at this point, just through rest, and rest is such a loaded term. So when I'm saying rest, I don't mean sleeping all day. I don't mean doing nothing, but I mean working in a different realm, in a different capacity, working smarter, not harder. And working smarter right now is through using feminine principle, right? That's what the Blue Temple said, using a different set of principles to make things happen in your life. And that's what your intuition is trying to do, is trying to tell you to do right now. You've tamed a certain fire within you. You're paying attention more closely to your material world and to your lower nature, if that makes sense. We have the lemniscus here with the infinity sign. You've tamed certain aspects of you, and because you have, abundance is rushing in. You've reached a certain level of enlightenment. You're on the other side of that enlightenment now. And I felt like this happened through rest. It's like being in a state of surrender. That's true rest, right? Ain't that right? That's wild. True rest is true rest is in being in a state of surrender and knowing you're going to be okay no matter what. That's ultimately the divine feminine principle within each and every last one of us, pile number threes. Sometimes we could be in a state of imbalance if we're constantly doing, but not making time to allow our ideas and our doingness to settle and become beingness, just to be. This is very deep. This is very deep reading, pile number 3. So ultimately, I feel like what your intuition is trying to tell you is you could just be, baby. And guess what? Everything will be given to you. And then some. You'll probably get more just through being, just through living, just through existing right now. Because there's a season for it all. But this is your season. And I feel like if a beetle has been following you, or if a scarab beetle or any type of like beetles have been following you, this is what this is trying to tell you. Okay. So let's see. Okay, I'm going to show y'all this. Card number 8, false person, came out. Let me see what's at the bottom of this deck. I'm going to put her back in because this could be this treachery with the seven of swords. Ooh. I feel like you're dropping the mask. I don't know what you are hiding or who was hiding something from you, but you're seeing through that. You're seeing no. This is all an illusion. Card number 38 with toil and labor. And that's the mask you're dropping, is feeling like you have to be productive 24/7, 365 and being busy. You know, you don't have to do that. That was like you were almost turning your back on yourself by doing that in an imbalanced way. But let's see. There could also be someone that you clock their agenda to you or with you. This could be at work. This could be an idea about toil and labor. This could be an idea that someone is trying to make you think that that's the way to go. And you already know it's not. You already know it ain't. Tell us more, Spirit. Clear, concise, accurate messages. What does our pile number 3's intuition want to tell them right now? What's pile number 3's intuition trying to tell them right now? What's pile number 3's intuition trying to tell them right now? We have pathway. What's pile number 3's intuition trying to tell them right now? We have card number 19, coffin. Yeah, something's done. Look, card number 25, high honors. You're rising up the ranks. Pile number 3's. You don't have to do the same stuff that you used to do in order to elevate yourself or to enlighten yourself. Let's get one more card. What else is pile number 3's intuition trying to tell them right now? Official person. Yeah. You are the blueprint. Pile number 3's. You're the blueprint. Wow. Yep. You're the blueprint. You're the blueprint. You know what to do. And you've been working through this for quite some time to land as this official person. You know what to do. You're very decorated when it comes to your divine femininity and how you honor that. And you're learning more and more by honoring the divine feminine. That's the way to go, by honoring that water principle. You could have a water spirit near you too, as well. There could be a water spirit that is like your ancestor or a part of your bloodline, but it's showing you the correct way to go. They want to cloak you in a veil of mystery right now while you're learning something. And I feel like they want you to do this now. They want to cloak you. They want to hide your ideas until they are brought into fruition. Pile number 3's. That's what your intuition is telling you. Cloak your ideas until they've materialized. Tell me more, Spirit. Clear, concise, accurate messages for our pile number 3's. Libra. Last messages for pile number 3's regarding what their intuition is trying to tell them right now. We have the 4th house, which is ruled by Cancer, and that's a hyper feminine sign. And we have Neptune, illusions, 7 of Swords, 8 false person. I feel like you are cutting through the illusions of this material world by staying balanced in your femininity and your masculinity. And that's what your intuition wants you to know, pile number 3's. You can't have one without the other, but sometimes it's useful to use a little bit more energy from one aspect than the other, if that makes sense. When the timing is right, when you feel called to, okay? So yes, my dreamy dreamers, that is what your intuition wants you to know right now. I love you all so very much, my dreamy dreamers. If this message resonated with you, if you liked it, hit the thumbs up button, like, share, and subscribe, and go get the journal. The journal is in the description box down below. It's a beautiful one-of-a-kind tarot journal that me and the lovely Chilean artist Sandrine Ann created for you all. Go check out the tarot journal right now, pile number 3's. Before you click off, go click on that link in the description box down below. You will not regret it. It's a beautiful journal. I love you all so much. Until next time, I'll see you in your next reading. Bye. Hey, pile number 4's, welcome back to your reading. So let's hop right in regarding what your intuition is trying to tell you right now. So pile number 4's, y'all chose this beautiful selenite moon-shaped bowl. along with the messages from the guides. So immediately when I seen this, I was like, oh, pile number 4's intuition is definitely trying to tell them to attune to the moon, to track the moon cycles. And if they do that, they will align with their highest timeline. Like they will align with their highest timeline. That's what I'm getting. Like, even look at the rays. These look like rays coming from the moon or something like that. Moon rays. Okay. So I'm getting something regarding like you're a moon god or a moon goddess as well. Your intuition wants you to know, like, you are very powerful when you work with the moon. Okay. They want you to know that you're a moon god or a goddess. Okay. So without further delay, let's get into your reading. Tell us more, Spirit, clear, concise, accurate messages for our pile number 4's. What's pile number 4's intuition trying to tell them right now? What's pile number 4's intuition trying to tell them right now? Thank you. We have give without expectation. What's pile number 4's intuition trying to tell them right now? We also have lead by example. What's pile number 4's intuition trying to tell them right now? We also have learn from your mistakes. Okay. Okay, pile number 4's. What's at the bottom of the deck? We have feel joy in all you do. Give without expectation, lead by example, and learn from your mistakes. So what I'm getting, pile number 4's, regarding what your intuition wants you to know right now, is you are in control of your destiny, and you are in control regarding your moods and how you feel. And I feel that way because of the moon cycle, right? So the moon is known to kind of like create ebbs and flows in human beings' moods, right? Especially women, and especially like during a full moon. So this could be regarding a full moon, right? Feel joy in all that you do. You have complete agency over your temperaments or your moods right now. Use that to your advantage. I'm also getting a lot of sacral chakra energy. Create, lead by example, feel joy in all that you do. Use this Kundalini energy, use this sacral feminine creativity energy and put it to work. Give without expectation. And you know what I'm getting, pile number 4's? Your intuition is just telling you to create, and who cares? Do it for the love, and then, you know, everything else will fall into place. Learn from your mistakes. Maybe what have you done in the past that didn't work out? If you see it clearly, the errors of what you did, you can continue to grow and progress, whether if this is in a career or a certain area of your life, and you could just do it differently. Do it differently from how you did it the first time. And that is showing and proving that you've learned through something, and you're not just repeating the same mistakes. Give without expectation. You should just be giving from the heart is what I'm getting, especially because this card is green. Give from the heart. Like, give your creativity. Like, do something with your whole heart. And don't care about the results. Learn from your mistakes. Yeah. Don't care about your results. And you know what I'm getting regarding learn from your mistakes? It's also like learn from your past. Maybe you didn't even make a mistake necessarily, but learn from your past. If you've done something right in the past, try to reverse engineer how you did it and do it again. And keep going. Don't stop. Okay? That's what I'm getting so far. But let's see. Let's delve a little deeper with the tarot. Oh, look at that. Right when I split the damn deck, that moon energy. This is talking about the eclipses, pile number 4's. Ooh, y'all got a lot going on, pile number 4's. Pay attention to this eclipse season. It's going to be major for you, major. And I heard that this this next full moon, it's an eclipse. It's a lunar eclipse. Don't take my word for it, but do your own research and due diligence. But it's in Pisces. So there's a lot of spiritual workings happening for you during this eclipse season. But attune to the moon, follow it, meditate, drink plenty of water. Put all of your creativity to work right now. Tell us more, Spirit. Clear, concise, accurate messages. Look, the Knight of Wands came out. This could be a very active season for you. But let's see. What's pile number 4's intuition trying to tell them right now, Spirit? Clear, concise, accurate messages for our pile number 4's. Look at that, the Chariot, Cancer energy. That's that divine feminine moon energy. You're a moon god or a moon goddess. They have both the crescent moon on the shoulder of their armor. There's some type of victory to be had if you really do use the moon cycle to help you on your path. Plan during the moon cycles. Plan. So during this eclipse season, make a plan to do something. This could be creative. Don't even have like an end expectation for it. Just plan to give from the heart. Tell us more, Spirit. What else is pile number 4's intuition trying to tell them right now? What else is pile number 4's intuition trying to tell them right now? Clear, concise, accurate messages for our pile number 4's. Look at that. We got 2. Bottom of the deck, 5 of Pentacles. It's like you're transforming out of this lack, down on your luck victim who is in constant need or is in constant despair. What is this? We have the Star and we have the 6 of Wands. I'm getting to take these upright. You're going to do so well if you attune to the moon and if you lead by example and give from your heart. And I don't even just mean charity, right? You can give to charity, but make sure if you do, it's simply because you felt called to and you just genuinely want to. But what I'm getting more so with this pile number 4's, create without feeling like you need something back in return. It's almost like create because you are a human being, because you are a creator. Just create because you are a creator. It's like you're programmed to create. There could be a huge wish fulfillment coming into your life as well during this eclipse season. And that's what your intuition is trying to tell you. Lead by example, the Chariot. Move forward. When people see this victory, they're going to feel inspired. Plan something out too, whether it be a trip, whether it be an idea, plan now. Because you will be victorious. You will see this through to fruition. All eyes will be on you. The victory will be yours. The glory will be yours. So yes, pile number 1's, you will get the glory if you do this. You could be leaving something behind, something that you once knew, that was comfortable to you, behind, in order to seek balance on your path. I feel like you've healed yourself and others through leading by example as well. And your intuition wants you to know that you are very impactful. Whatever you do is very impactful, whether people acknowledge it or not. Stick to the plan as well, because you're going to be successful. There's something really beautiful about to blossom and bloom in your life. And I really feel as if your intuition wants you to know, pile number 4's, gone are the days where you are seeking refuge or feeling the need to have to like find refuge in victimization or blaming or downtroddenness or a lower frequency. Something is moving quickly in your life, and this could be an adventure or a course that you're on. Let's see, let's get some clarifiers. Some of you all might be Cancer, some of you all might be Aquariuses. You're taking action though, towards a goal, a worthy goal. Clarify this Chariot card for our pile number 4s. King of Cups and Judgment in reverse. Yeah, I feel like you're a lot more balanced than you used to be, and your intuition is trying to tell you when things feel choppy or like they're not going the way you intended, or the waters are a little bit more turbulent, just ride it out and you will overcome just through your sheer will and determination. If you just ride out an emotion, you'll overcome. Judgment in reverse. You might not be seeing like a resurgence of something or someone in your life yet. You might not be seeing it yet. Look at the Hierophant. You're leveling up though spiritually. You're spiritually and emotionally leveling up right now. Your intuition wants you to know that. Clarify the Star card for our pile number 4s. What is the star energy for pile number 4s regarding what their intuition wants them to know right now? 6 of Pentacles. This is a wish fulfillment of like reciprocity, balance. The balance is a key theme. Balancing out the scales. It's like you held on. You stayed focused on your North Star. And because you did this, you're being rewarded, pile number 4s. The scales have finally tipped back into balance in your favor, and now you're being rewarded handsomely. It's like you've healed something within yourself. This could have been a money block regarding your healing, and you've healed that, or you can heal that during this eclipse season. It's either you're being given the opportunity or this will be healed. Look, yeah, the 9 of Cups, you're getting what you want. A wish fulfillment is coming to you, and intuitively you know what this is. This could be more money, more balance inside and out, just getting reciprocity, getting the fruits of your labor, being showed generosity and kindness, being shown generosity and kindness, even extending generosity and kindness to others. Clarify this 2 of Wands. We definitely know you're on the right path and to keep going. But let's see. Why is this 2 of Wands here for our pile number 4, Spirit? Clear, concise, accurate messages for our pile number 4s. Clarify this 2 of Wands, the Devil. Maybe you course corrected. This could be something you have planned in Capricorn season. So when is Capricorn season? December to January. Bottom of the deck, 6 of Cups. Reconciliation, a spirit guide, childhood memories, 2 of Wands, and the Devil. Saturnian energy, hard work, dedication, feeling binded. You could be releasing the shackles and the limitations by planning it out. I feel like you're releasing a certain limitation or shackles or delay within your life just through imagining an alternative course. Clarify the 6 of Wands for our pile number 4s. Why is the 6 of Wands here for pile number 4s regarding what their intuition is trying to tell them? Strength card, yeah. You are an overcomer, pile number 4s. You have a spiritual resilience that's out of this world, and you're about to be celebrated for it. You're about to be celebrated for your spiritual resilience and you being able to temper and to tame any type of lower frequencies or lower entities that are trying to get in your way. You know what I'm getting, pile number 4s? You could also become very focused, almost to a point of obsession with something. But it's okay to be very focused or obsessive when it comes to planning out your future right now, is what I'm getting. That's okay. Because there's a wish fulfillment coming into your life. So you might want to be a little more on the ball when it comes to your planning of this. Okay, let's see. Let's get some more details. Tell us more, Spirit. Thank you, God. Thank you, Spirit, for cleansing and blessing this deck, for giving us clear, concise, accurate messages for our pile number 4s. What's pile number 4's intuition trying to tell them right now? What's pile number 4's intuition trying to tell them right now, Spirit? Clear, concise, accurate messages. What's pile number 4's intuition trying to tell them right now? Okay, so we have false person, unexpected income, card number 27, and card number 38, toil and labor. It's like mask off, F it, mask off. That's what I'm getting here with false person. I think you are leaving behind and you are changing and transforming. People, you're going to be unrecognizable to a lot of people, energetically speaking, too. Pile number, energetically speaking, you're going to be unrecognizable to people, probably come Capricorn season. You're about to work your ass off with something. Toil and labor, you're about to work your ass off. And you're about to conceal what you're doing until it's done. You remember? Give without expectations. You don't even have to tell people what you're doing because you're just going to do it and it's going to be done and people are going to be blown away. They're going to be astonished. I'm getting to look up 838 too. Look up the angel number 838. 838. To the point where you might just have a windfall come in by the time the end of the year gets here. Because you were working, you were toiling. You were working that off. Unexpected income. Someone's going to be very generous with you. Who is giving you something? Someone is about to be very generous with you. They're handing you something. They're blessing you. And this was all part of the plan. 27, 2 and 7, that's 9. What? That's so interesting, pile number 4s. So please stay attuned to the moon. I feel like maybe you've been working with the moon and then something happens on one of these eclipses or during this eclipse season. And it's just all going to make sense to you. It's like it's all going to fall into place. And it's like whatever that's coming in for you now, you're going to be able to take it and run with it because you've learned from the past. Like we said earlier, you learn from the past. You learn from your prior mistakes, right? So you're able to do something. So let's say you got a large sum of money like years ago, right? And you just blew it because it was more money than you've ever seen and you just didn't know what to do with it, right? Maybe you didn't even blow it. Maybe you were a little bit more, maybe you were a little bit more conservative with it, but it just tended to slip out of your fingers, slip between your fingers, right? This time, if that happens or when that happens, you're going to know exactly how to make this money make more money. Or this doesn't even have to be money. This could just be a resource, a very valuable resource being handed to you. And you're going to know exactly what to do with it. You're going to make it work for you. Pile number 4s. And you're going to take it and you're not just going to hoard it or keep it to yourself, but you're going to reinvest. That's what I'm getting. Reinvest. Yeah. And you're going to use this to create a legacy of leading by example and doing the impossible. That's what I'm getting here. Okay. You're going to put in a lot of work when this windfall or when this blessing comes into your life. You know what's so funny? They're outside of a house. And although this rich person is giving this person who's down on their luck or who is less fortunate than them money, it almost seems as if they're giving them the keys to the house. That's what I'm getting in my mind's eye, the keys to the house, the deed or something like that. And look, we have card number 30 with adjudication, balance. It's like things being made right. Yeah, 37 poverty, card number 11, sudden wealth. You're about to come up, pile number 4s, and I feel like your intuition has been telling you that for quite some time. But let's see, let's roll your astro dice to conclude your reading. Tell us more, Spirit. I just seen 1313 on the clock too. Tell us more, clear, concise, accurate messages for our pile number 4s to conclude their reading regarding what their intuition is trying to tell them right now. What's pile number 4's intuition trying to tell them right now? Spirit, clear, concise, accurate messages for our pile number 4s. Yeah, wow. Second house, you will own it. You will own it, pile number 4s. We also have Saturn. What did I say? That's a Saturnian energy. You're about to own something. You've worked damn hard for this, though. I hope you know that. You have worked hard for this. You deserve it. Ooh, this could be Saturn and Pisces coming in or something like that. And it could be balancing the scales. It could be helping you with something, pile number 4s. Look, we also have Libra. Harmonious, balanced, judicial, a contract. You could be signing a contract or something. Or what I'm also getting is if you come into a large sum of money, just get to work. You don't have to tell anybody about anything that's going on. Keep it to yourself for a while. Maybe not forever, but for enough time to where you can figure out some things and you can sort some things out. Okay, pile number 4s. But look up 838. Look up 838. Hold on, I'm getting some more messages here. Hold on. 888. Yeah, this is some money coming in. This is abundance. This is abundance. Well, good for you. Good for you. We definitely got some abundance coming in. Yeah, I guess that's it. We have 66 as well. This is definitely something material. This is coming in, something material. So it's abundance of a material resource. This is abundance of a material resource with 6 and 6. 6 of Pentacles, 6 of Wands. Okay, pile number 4s, this is all the time that I have for you, my lovely dreamy dreamers. I love y'all so much, and I wish y'all the best and most success available to you. I love you all. If you liked this reading, if it resonated with you in any capacity, please give me a big thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe, and go check out the tarot journal. That will help the channel so much. Go check out the tarot journal. It's in the description box below. It's such a great companion to these readings or any other readings you might frequent outside of the Crazy Dreamer Network. You might give readings to yourself, your friends, families, coworkers, whomever, your clients. Go check out that journal. It's in the description box down below. I love you all so much, and I'll see you in your next reading. Bye.